Hello there, YouTube. VGM Jack Skate here, and no Chibi this time. He was offline on the Skypes, and I kind of got impatient with playing this game, so I'm just gonna go straight to it. Sorry, Chibi. Shouldn't have been online. Really wanted to play this. I'm just going to do 3 random endings. Well, actually, no, I'm not going to make them random. I'm going to try for 3 endings. I'm going to start off by doing what he says, doing the opposite of what he says, and then do what it says, don't do what it says, do what it says, don't do what it says, in kind of a pattern. Because why not? The loading takes a while, doesn't it? Oh well. Yeah, okay, we're good. So yeah. So happy I got this game. Even though I haven't played it yet, I've played the mod. And playing the demo, this seems like it's gonna be really good. Just tearing up some paper because I can. Yep. Okay. This is taking a while. There it goes. Computer, don't you do this to me. Why is it taking forever? I regret not including Chibi now. Yep, there it goes. Oh, hello. That's different. A red circle, that means death. Most certainly. Nah. It's gonna work. This is actually what games do. You just don't know it. See? It's kind of weird. The EXE of the games, when it looks like it's freezing, it's actually loading, but I guess it's doing it so harshly that it's hurting the process, I guess. I don't really know. Try and make it in terms where people would understand that. It's just the process. It's just how hard it's trying to get that section to load. It's loading harshly enough that it kind of slows down the process, making it think that it's crashing when it's just thinking. Yeah, I guess that's the best as I could possibly put it. It looks like it's thinking very harshly right now, and it's starting to kind of annoy me. This is getting kind of irritating. Oh, it moved. Oh, hey. Woo!
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Is it? Oh, hello.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-lifting, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Was he? The Stanley
And then one
parable.
day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say a hi. Never in all his years at the company had this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office. But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Are you serious? Did I just get a random short ending?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
That's why I turned on closed captionings. Oh! Is there a chibi among us? He might be doing a call, he might not. Oh, hold on, I need to get an achievement. Oh. Thought I was gonna get an achievement. Guess not. Wait, maybe. There's actually an achievement here. Under options and extras. It's actually an achievement. It's dumb, but it's there. I'm gonna turn off all these monitors because I can. Input received. Sometimes this is a Easter egg. Ah, yes, that's why. Remote control. Ah. Alright, he will not be joining us apparently. He's currently not on his own. It's through aww, someone spilled coffee. He's doing this through this remote control thing he does. I don't know. He's a sophisticated person with computer stuff.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I will obey thy orders. Can't speak. Hello, screen. Ooh, door. Door. Door.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Termination Tuesdays. Office efficiency. Legal. Fit. Group 41X. Group 46X. 8 bird. Wait, why is this blurred out? Please keep the targets on the topic of. Okay, whatever. Tomorrow complete today's agenda items. Right next to today's agenda. Reflect. Is 427 on that? No. Employee 417-405-491. What is that? 416-431 and Jim. You go, Jim. The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. What? I know some of these words. What are your dreams of the future? Tips for not getting fired. Talk less. Do unbelievable, amazing work all the time, every day, with no expectation for of promotion or recognition. Don't get fired. How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it ball up inside you. Take out the passive aggressively on other coworkers. Resent coworkers for not supporting you more. Let it ball inside. No. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the header. Check. And you saw nothing. Everyone is unique. You most of all. But wait, me? Or my character? Or the YouTube? You make no sense. Number of the slides. Charts, slides, and charts. This is one of them. This is another slide and chart. Rate at which charts and the same slide depict the same information. Rate of increase in graphs per slide. Please, no more charts. Please, I'm begging, stop. The boss appreciation minute. On your boss appreciation minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Fill out in triplicate and return to your boss appreciation list. Solving interpersonal conflict. Okay, what am I doing? I'm just sitting here watching this. What's wrong with me? I actually got interested in just watching and reading slides. Well, now it's looping. Man, I am too much into analog. Wow, lag. It's when they try load up the captions.
Closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay, fine. Okay, yeah, let's fix this now. You can't jump. Woo! Yeah, ignore the lag. It's probably because things downloading into the files.
To his boss's office.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to withstand this lag for a little bit longer. I want to go to executive bathroom.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet Quite incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
Woo!
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I'll have to fix this. Maybe I just turn off the closed captions. But then there's people who doesn't want to like use. People are just hard of hearing, I guess. They might want to trying to listen to at least know what they're saying, or they can't understand what he's saying. This would be useful. Oh wait, that might be it. Options, audio. Come on. Let's do subtitles only. That might help it a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? 60 seconds. Man, it's a big file. Yeah, just loading stuff into stuffs. Okay. So yeah, so far so good. Not dead yet, I guess. I have no idea how long it's been. That worries me. What? I don't know. It's just taking a while. A very long while. Yep. What can I talk about here? Alright, I might do some recordings of some console games via emulators. I will not be doing anything like PS3 generation line or up, like PS3, Xbox 360, or I don't know about Wii. If I can pull it off, maybe. Through emulate, I'm gonna be doing stuff like below that through emulators. Gonna try to do that. Okay, this is ridiculous. I guess the first one I might start with might be something basic like Luigi's Mansion, which is a good one. What I like about this is that no one really cares about.
Descending deeper into the building,
Hold on.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
No one really cares about like with old games, legal stuff anymore. I guess.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read "Mind Control Facility."
Yes, yes. I'll come back for you. Okay. Can't really think. Oh, hello, numbers. Papers. I want to jump. I can't think. What is it I wanted to say? Alright, no one really minds like, I guess not really care, but just doesn't mind about emulators being used. Because, I mean, technically it's not really the original game anymore. You're basically revamping it for a PC, and there's, it's likely caused more problems in. solutions to games you want to play. Yes, I should probably do this now. Yep, there's a bunch. Yes, I have a lot of friends. Most of them are dumb. But who isn't, honestly? There we go, offline. Yeah. Stuff.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Why not? Whee! Okay. But yeah.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
What's that? Oh. Oh, it's I 427. Employee 427. Yep, there I am. Another fired coworker.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible?
Insane.
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
You're obviously insane.
But here was the proof.
No,
the
they're
heart
not.
of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Are you sure? I might do something very dumb. Wait a minute, what is this? Oh, I could start up the generator if I wanted, I guess. I don't know. Oh, if this is what I think it is, there should be a button that says 8. Is there a button that says 8? Nah. Maybe there is. Come on. Big number 8. I played the demo. I know where that has to be somewhere in here. You can't hide it. I guess they can. I'll hunt for it in another playthrough. Because why not? Mind controls, idles, awaiting inputs.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him. For it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Woo! Beat the game. Alright, I am amazing because I beat the game and you guys didn't. Okay. Maybe I won't go through all 3 endings in this one. I'll get the exact opposite ending. I'll try at least. Because it's harder to do the opposite of what he says, because you don't know if there's something you're not seeing, and then you start to think, I guess I have no choice but to do what he says at this spot. It's when you have to be a bit observant.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
Ooh. Plot. Wait, what? Input received. There's something related to those. Okay, I'm going to keep this game open. Dang it. It's gonna be tough. This weirdhead's not talking now. He always talks.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
I could stay here.
Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
I could just stay here just to annoy him, but I'm just gonna go with it, because I'm sure someone out there already did
But
this.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'll do this next time. I'll do this at another time.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Wait, what? There it is. Bye!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Of course I'm powerful. No. Yeah! Suck it. Wait, is there anything?
Look, Stanley, I think
guess I'm
perhaps
gonna
we've
find out
gotten
now.
off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact
Wait.
is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really?
Haha!
I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you
Yep.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yep.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
I might not. B.
Now
Oh,
listen
basement.
carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Got it.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Oh, right, red.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
Ah,
All right, fine. Go ahead, Stanley. You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you.
thanks.
You see? There's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yep.
Was it worth ruining the entire story I had written out
I think so.
specifically for
I like
you?
orange.
Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what. Let me take a stab
Let's
in the
go
dark at a new design,
crystals.
and you can give me some feedback.
Final Fantasy 13
There we
was not
go.
bad.
A third option. This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
You dirty bastard.
Okay, I'm going to stop you there. Now, tell me about your experience with this new version.
Should have went with the
Would
left.
you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. A 1? I mean, I can understand if you had reservations, you saw ways the game could be improved to more fully express itself mechanically and artistically, but a 1?
Yep.
That's not even helpful. What am I supposed to do with that? But I guess it isn't my place to judge. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Okay. It's an Parable Worldwide Leaderboard. Oh, a lot of people are offline. Everyone's offline. I can see it faintly. Everyone's offline. It's online. This is you. Oh wait. How long did it take you to get to the correct door? Complete. Those are Bruce and Parable career. Wait, that means there's people who are over Stanley. Going to the left door. You dirty bastard.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Well, honestly, I think it was 1.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some play testing.
Okay.
You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you?
I would mind, but I
Let me
feel like I
boot
have
it
no
up.
choice. Yep.
In this game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep notes on your experience.
No, the funny thing is, there's someone out there who probably already did 4 hours. Okay, have fun. Oh, I was expecting him to burn. Oh, it actually saves his life? That's dumb. Oh, what's gonna burn? Burn!
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies
Yep.
or purely to spite me?
Both.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable. Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
I think I angered him. I feel like I made a mistake here. Oh well.
Well, Stanley, is this any better? At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with.
Woo.
But is it enough?
Nope.
Tell me that, Stanley. Will it ever be enough?
No.
Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on, I will only create to fulfill a greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm going to build a house.
I want to see him fail.
This will go here. No, here. And then...
I like his song.
Let's see, what does it need? Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete. I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy.
Oh.
But you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable.
No. I'll give you a couple more seconds. Just a bit more. Nah, I guess.
Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect?
No.
It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond. Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
I'm good with that. Oh, you check pass. Making sure I don't get to there. Cause I ain't gonna be free.
Oh my, it looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
I am a light.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5. Even the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Alright. It was a dead end anyways, and I couldn't jump. That would make this game better. A jumping mechanism. Yeah, that's it. A mechanism. I can't speak. Oh God.
Yes! I don't even know what this game is, but I love it. You, trapped in a glass box with no way out, listening to me talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out. Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is. Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius. No, actually.
Go on without me.
I think that's plenty. I
What?
really don't care much to see you stumble through it.
Ah! This was completely by mistake, I swear. I went to grab the radio. It looked like there's a platform there. I didn't realize. Where am I? I blame Raphael. The narrator knows who that is. Don't you, narrator? You know exactly who Raphael is. Narrator doesn't like Raphael. He really doesn't. Alright. This is the original Stanley parable. This is the original.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Me too. Can you guys wait? Because I sure can't. That was complete utter lie. Oh, okay. The end is never the end, is loading the end.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
Come on, where's that weird monitor? There's a weird monitor that was talking about receiving inputs and stuff. I'm curious about that monitor.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I will follow what you say.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Where's this coming from? There's no projector. Oh, no, never mind. Broom closets.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Nope.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. "I'm dreaming!" he yelled. "This is all a dream." Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
It's gonna reload, isn't it?
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day.
I remember this.
She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
This is one of the endings from the original Stanley Parable. They dragged a lot of endings. But is there any new ones? Oh, okay, this is new. This.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers. Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away.
I found door 430. You can't drag it away from me now.
Clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that warrants recognition.
Doing it right now.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Sorry guys, I'm going for 40 endings now. This is too interesting. It's probably gonna be an hour long, but I don't care. You guys won't mind.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
What? What am I doing? Oh.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
437. Wait, what's door 437? Ah.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
You're just having fun, aren't you? Making me click on doors. I don't mind.
Now, back to door number 437.
This just explains so much about my life.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
What am I doing?
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk.
Oh, wait, hold on. Almost forgot to do this. Okay. Wait. Who'd he say? Okay, I think I remember. I'll find out. It's one of these. That's not this one.
Yes!
Woo!
This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 416. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
This is so awesome. I'm actually amused by this. My life sucks.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 4. Yes! We did it! Oh, wow.
Woo!
That felt amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back.
Woo!
I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, Only a few minutes ago, you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now? What were you thinking?
I don't know. This was great. It's nothing as I actually think so. My life is
When
pointless.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I want to go to the right one again.
This was not the correct way to the meeting
I'm gonna do the
room,
opposite
and
of what I
Stanley
did.
knew it perfectly well.
403.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Button. I like going back and forth. From following to not following. Oh, loading. So yeah, that was probably the best part of this game. I was so amused by it.
Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Right. Seeing as how I'm not given a choice, I'll wait it out for a little bit. Sometimes you just gotta play the waiting game and click on stuff.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh, no. I was about to go in that door. No, not this time. I'm just gonna wait. I should have probably saved. Oh well, too late. Oh, hey, we got a chibi. Hi, chibi.
When did that turn on?
Guys, I'm scared. Oh, Chibi, you missed it. I got so, Chibi, no, I'm sorry. I can hardly. Okay, there we go. Ooh.
Not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
No background noise?
Was I thinking?
Oh, no, you're good.
Alright.
Hold on for a minute, please.
I hear someone in the back, but
Well, not as bad as you
yeah.
did a moment ago.
See, we went down right, left, down.
That's gonna drive me a little crazy.
Hold on.
Yep, okay, yes. I've got now. This story is absolutely,
Hey,
definitely
Skeeter.
What? Blonde. Okay, I'll go this way. So yeah, playing the stand-up parable, still recording.
Share your screen, jerk.
Oh, no, I don't want to go this way.
Share your screen, jerk.
Okay. Sharing screens.
You better be.
Yeah.
You missed the best thing ever, Chibi. It was great.
What did I miss?
I got one of the best achievements ever.
What was it?
You know what? When I get this ending, whatever this ending's possibly going to be, I'm going to show you. I might be able to reactivate it. What?
Where are you going? You only have one way to go.
Yeah, but he's like, oh yeah, go to the door on the left. I was waiting for a couple seconds. I decided to go in there, and at the last second, he closes the door. It's like, oh no, it's to the right. And now I'm just waiting. This is the third door he's opened. Although he says positively this
I
way.
got through it.
Yeah, he says it's positively this way, so. And I said I go back and forth, so.
No. This isn't right at all.
Oh,
I'm not
hoo.
supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the
Okay.
game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay.
Ooh, I got something for you to do.
What?
I got something for you to do.
But it's Stanley Parable.
I know. Go out. Alright, walk out.
No, hold
All
on.
of his co-workers
Wait.
were gone.
That desk right there. Wait.
Stanley decided to
Go this
to the
way.
meeting
Left.
room. Perhaps
Right.
No,
he had
I
some
want-
advice from them.
I want to turn that one off.
Now, try to get up that desk. Turn around. Right there. No. Go straight.
Okay, I'm gonna stand absolutely still.
Turn right slowly. There. Go up that chair and get on that desk.
I can't.
You don't need to jump.
I
You
can't
should be
jump.
able to just go up it.
I can't crawl up it. I know what you're talking about, but actually, here's something fun. I wonder if I can activate it again.
Oh, I've already seen it.
It was so great. I was so amused, and I already skipped 5 times. It's not gonna work. But what the one you were thinking about was this one. Nope, not this one. It was this one.
No, it isn't. Go back.
Wait.
Serious right now. Just go back and do what I was saying. Just try to find a way up there. There's a way up there and I know it.
Plant? No. I'll try. Whoa. Oh wait, maybe. Nope. This is the only possible one. I can't jump. This sucks. I can't do it, Chibi.
You can, just keep trying. I swear it's this one. I know it is.
We'll review just in case.
And the funny thing about it was, before I knew you were gonna call,
Ah!
I was saying
Told you. Now crouch. You should be able to crouch and get
something about
get up, Yeah, now you gotta try to.
What?
What'd you do?
I'm inside a computer monitor. So what am I
You
doing?
gotta get on that windowsill right there.
anyway, getting back to
Chibi knows a secret.
Now, go through it.
It's kind of difficult. Hold
Just
on.
keep moving to the left a little, where that hole is. Right there.
Careful.
That little
Careful.
gap. And
Careful.
okay, so tell me about
It's not gonna let me up. It's not gonna let me up.
so you stopped enough
darn it.
going over the desk.
Well, let me. Ah! Dang it.
You gotta start all over.
Hey, got on the chair. Yeah! Got the hang of this.
No. You gotta redo it again. You're gonna have fun with this.
You're just letting me do this just randomly. You know there's nothing here, do you?
I don't know. There's something there. There's something there. I'm not kidding.
Okay, I got the hang of this now.
Alright, now stand straight. Like, stand up and try to go through without crouching.
Okay, hold on. Let me try and uncrouch real quick. There we go. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe.
I know for a fact this is a thing. Don't doubt me.
Maybe. Okay, up here, crouch, and then uncrouch, then. No, try to go for this windowsill on the left.
I don't remember which one it is, but it's one of those.
Okay, I walked backwards a little bit.
Well, this is the full man.
Get hot, you
Just keep trying to get in that window. I believe it's that one because you have no possible way to get in the other one.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can. Just keep trying.
Are you sure it's this window?
Yes, I'm completely sure.
Probably a trick shot thing here. What did you see inside?
Oh, you'll see. If you're ever able to get it.
I'm pretty sure the water pump's working. It's,
Maybe. Ah, dang it.
Started up. Otherwise, it wouldn't be hard.
Maybe it's already closed now and it's too late.
Give me a minute. Is that 433? That desk right there. No, it's behind you. Then yeah, that's exactly it.
Okay.
Alright. You gotta go the way I was telling you to go.
What did it? Ah! I had it.
Okay, I guess supposedly you have to get on top of the second monitor to get through. So you gotta find a way up there again. Which you seem to be having trouble with.
You just gotta trick yourself up in this chair. Okay, there we go. And then you gotta push yourself up against the phone. Then you just.
Alright, get on top of that monitor, walk over onto the other monitor, and walk right through the window from there. Crouch, try everything you can. It is here, and that's the thing.
No, I'm able to get past this wall here. It's just I think it's like it's closed or something. Which ending did he get before this?
Hold on.
Did he do anything special to the monitors? Because there was some monitors that were going like receiving input when you clicked on it, and
Unless you need to do a couple of different things before you're able to get it.
okay. Well, instead of
Because
wasting,
he's just standing on the monitor and then walks right through the window crouching.
well, I think I might have screwed up somewhere then.
No, you're not.
No, let's not wasting my time. I've possibly been an hour already. Might as well eliminate my British accent. I blame the narrator.
When Stanley...
Wait,
Wait,
what?
No, I restarted. I stopped
Oh,
the game.
That
Chibi.
explains
Yeah,
everything.
that's why.
Fresh.
That explains everything.
We wasted so much time.
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
Maybe.
Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure.
He's gonna reset
it's
again, I think.
somewhere.
Or he's gonna pull
Okay, then.
adventure on you.
Adventure.
Yep,
Come,
adventure.
Stanley. Let's find
Right,
out
left.
the story.
The right wall, left door. What?
See the big blue round double-sided basket bunny.
Yep.
I'm going to explore. Screw it.
Alright, what? Nah.
Wait.
I'll
What?
say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
Oh.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Ah. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I know waste of time.
All of
I love
this
the
code
multiple
is
ways
gone.
you...
What?
Did it mean? Stanley
still
decided
not-
to go to the meeting room.
Yeah, it's still
Perhaps
his
Try
story.
again if you want.
It's still this story. I know it is. Beep beep. Boop.
Now, the plans are all over like that. Now they can't. Now they got plenty of services. That they're all out.
Wait, what?
Hey, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okie dokie.
I know.
So yeah, this kind of ending was never in the original Stanley Parable, so I have no idea.
No, I have to do but I will, but the
Aha!
thing
I
is
knew we'd missed something.
is
The
that
story.
people are
Here
bad.
it comes. No, wait. Never mind.
And
Not the story.
then-
Let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Better not be pulling some. What?
you guys
He's pulling out some Underhill /
Now,
Nightmare
this-
House crap.
Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
please just say,
Is this
yeah,
the story?
I'm not good.
I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
Nope.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win!
Woo!
Congratulations!
I am awesome.
Put in a lot of hard work, and it really
They have a
paid off,
right
so
to live in this
good
apartment,
job.
but I have a right to live in this apartment too, and I have the right
I
to
don't feel
get
right
my
about this
sleep.
at all. We both know you didn't put in any
And
actual work for that
I
win.
have the right to
Some
sit
people
here
win
and not
fair and
have
square,
a
and this was
noise
not one of
come
those
down,
situations.
you know, and
I'm
bother
getting weirded
my
out by
brain.
whatever this place
Yeah.
is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have
Click,
to
click.
I will tell
restart.
the apartment, but I don't think they're doing it. I'll tell the apartment, but I'll tell you what.
Chibi, I have no idea what's going on. Well, he's just definitely making sure.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Adventure line. Just follow line.
What's the matter? It's like
It's already wrong. That explains the mod. Oh, hello. Solitaire! No, screw you. I'm playing solitaire.
Took you that long to notice?
Well, I've never seen it from this side of the window.
shoes on. Oh.
You see? The line knows where the story is.
The line
It's over
trademark.
in this
What is
direction.
that?
Onward, Stanley, to
I
destiny.
did get them down to
Look,
where I
never
got
thought.
thought.
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or
Hey, hey, hey.
another way, is the story
When you
of
pass
your
by it,
destination
go into the
still a story?
closet.
Simply by the act of moving
The broom
forward,
closet?
are we implying a journey
Oh, I
such that
already
the
looked that.
destination is
I already
what
saw
we
what that one
conjured it
was,
to
I
be?
believe.
Via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself. Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Get ready for your brain to
We
hurt.
can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my
Wait, did I look at that?
existence
The broom
rests
closet? I
inside
saw the broom
your
closet and you can go in it.
subjective
There's nothing in there though.
experience of this office, is this office
Was I supposed to
in fact
stay in the broom
the
closet?
start of my own
No,
relative
just pay attention to
experiential
this real
mental
quick.
Okay.
subjective
Save your breath.
construct. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yeah! This is the best adventure music ever.
Cut the music, go back, and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Okay.
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You
And I'll
won't
tell you
miss
what,
anything.
that little Garrett just keeps loving
Okay, I think I got it.
the beta of the age of tennis.
Wait, what? We're back in the office? No.
Yeah,
Mike,
you playing
you do know we're
with
looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
I don't know. Yep, there it is.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us?
Yes,
And
yes,
after
yes.
we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you...
And
Oh,
in
I
fact,
can't
the
take this
station
anymore, to hell
says
with
no
it.
fat man. I
Restart.
said, you can't have
Damn
that
it.
one.
Narrator, pull your lines together.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting. daring,
Excuse me, but
mysterious.
when I tried to do this off the
This
bat,
sounds
you didn't like it.
enjoyable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about
Right.
this direction?
Words like that, they know I'm telling them to go to the top of what? It's food.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be
Skeeter.
anything.
Yeah.
What do you want our story to be? Go wild.
There's not gonna be
Use your
enough room
imagination.
for a hallway in here.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Wait, what?
None.
Alright.
I was just messing with your head, but you didn't see it.
Ah, line!
I'd also also like to veto
stalking
Lyle
us.
from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and you should be fine.
Who's playing on it? Apparently she's been
It's as if it's a person.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity.
I feel like I might have passed the
I
fern.
believe I need a minute to think.
That's what I say.
Just walk in circles for a minute.
And that's the first thing.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? Since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts,
Oh, I'm not
the
saying
right is the correct one.
I was
Another
smart.
victory
I
for
believe
logic.
it.
Come,
Right.
Stanley, our destiny awaits.
That's I don't know. It's kind of the whole way we do it.
What's this?
We don't do that. Set up a plan.
It's a confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written down this well, you consulted me. Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I
That
just
has
say
to
all of
do
this?
with,
Really,
I really don't want to sit down and
I
say,
don't want it to be. I don't
okay,
want the
you
game to
did
keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped
we're
like
all
this.
having
I won't
mistakes,
restart the game. I
but I
won't
won't.
do it. I won't do it. I won't
And it's
do
not
it.
right either to say, okay, Travis, you've got to get 1/3 of this
Does that mean
consistent,
to
and we'll all
it?
be even a
To
little
break the cycle?
less.
The whatever it is that made this
It
schedule.
has
How
to
would we
do
even
with
know?
trying to plan it out and
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. They're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Well,
Yeah. What? 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 The game didn't like us trying to stop the cycle.
all of this conversation, what could it mean? Stanley decided to enter the meeting room. Perhaps he simply missed
Diet. Skeeter, go back and try it.
Nah, this isn't the ending. Unless.
Skeeter.
Oh yeah, yeah, it might be, it might be.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Yep, there we go.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design.
Yay!
He then praised the game for its insightful and
Well,
witty commentary into the
nice
nature
going,
of
Chibi.
video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes.
And then
So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why
It's
not
kind of blinding.
just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
What's behind you? Click yes.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on.
And I told you, okay, I'm
Just to push the
fixing all
envelope.
this.
I'm
I'm
going to
gonna
try and make this as
fix
pleasurable as
I'm gonna
possible
fix
and see
you.
how long
You
you
sat
can
here
maintain.
and
Okay,
told
bring it.
And
Oh, music.
it's not.
There once was a man named Stanley.
I'm just saying.
No, it's not attacking me. It's that you like the home cooked food.
But the
Okay,
truth
so I
was
try to
tell,
give you the home
he was
cooked
not
food to
very
where
old
you eat dinner,
and was
you can
quite
have seconds, but we don't have it
particularly
all
good.
left over.
What Stanley liked best
Because
was
you
fun.
can't get up in the middle of the night
Push them
and
like
have
some
your
kind
second
of
dinner.
glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful
So,
way.
yes, I do think.
His brain
Are you just staring up at the window?
to function.
He's playing music. He's singing the song of Stanley.
Terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will
They have, I don't
become
know,
quite
I was 40.
unbearable.
That's pretty much the time of my background.
You too
When I was
will
45,
become quite unbearable.
I noticed the difference.
Oh, I think it's finished. Nope. Never mind. Is there anything else I can do? Doesn't really look like it.
This right here, 45, these very requirements, not changing any habit or any
Nope. Absolutely nothing to do at all.
that point on. I think he said the house. I had to change anything.
After I got to be 40 years old, I started to 3,
Chibi,
5 down the years.
Hmm?
does this ever end?
I weighed 3 pounds
How much
more
was
than
that?
You told me to come here.
I had 5 pounds a year for 10 years.
Doesn't mean I know everything about it. I
God
just knew
damn
where the room was.
Well, you two. I have no idea of whether or not to end this. Wait.
Hey, Skeeter.
No? What?
Your terminal has been inactive for 5 minutes. Do you require assistance?
So tonight,
Your terminal has been active for 1 hour. Do you require assistance?
This sounds from. Whoa! What the? Oh, his song's dying. Haha! I broke it. Yeah. Freedom. Anything else,
and then
narrator? Okay, but yeah, that sounds familiar. What's that from? Wait, is it from
Your
Analog?
terminal has been idle for 5 hours. Do you require assistance?
It sounds like it would be from Analog if you were to pay attention to some of the story.
SCP.
What?
When they were talking about this typewriter thing.
Oh. No. No. Haven't looked at that one. Okay, Chibi, this is all that there is to it, apparently. The song died out, but I don't know. There's nothing else here.
when I see Dad doesn't really matter. He might have 2 drops or
Alright, Chibi, I think I'm just gonna restart it.
Huh?
I think I'm
Alright.
just, yeah, I'm just gonna restart.
now you got a tech lady. Now she's coming down. Now she's like a ball.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Hey, I got something for you. 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 I got something for you.
Tell me.
Missed a memo.
Go to the meeting room.
It's a bed and breakfast.
Seriously, what is with you turning off monitors?
I don't know, it's kind of curious to me, because, like, this monitor and another monitor, through one of the endings, it's, like, said, awaiting input, and then when you clicked on it, it was receiving input, and it had 1 bar. The second one had 2 bars.
Stanley came
I'm
to
curious
the
about
set
it now.
of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Alright, now what?
Yet there
Turn
was not
right
a single person
and stare at the
there either.
whiteboard.
Feeling a
This
wave
one?
of disbelief,
I
Stanley
believe so.
decided to go up to his boss's
Make sure.
office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Just
Wait.
stare at it. You'll know.
Rip. Franz.
Just stare at the whole thing.
Do not alter without consulting my board manager. Meeting room. Floor. 4XX. Group. Cabal. Planium. Plania? It's my face. Meeting schedule. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
Alright, look here at the one to your left.
Okay.
Reminds me of when GP is going to turn to your, and it's going to come down to the
The future was yesterday. Tomorrow is now. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Poor Chris. Employee 417-405-491-416-431. Jim! Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next day's agenda. Reflect. Anything else?
Look to your left.
You moved my desk. I don't know.
Stare at that board.
To do, synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market parade? Monetize free to play. Wait, what?
Look to your left again.
Target demographic teenagers. What is hot? What? Profits. Graphs about things and money. We have our new product. Stripes requires more secondary research. Colored in segment.
I looked at the thing below that. The other whiteboard to the left.
This one? Because this is the only other whiteboard left.
Yes.
B1 quarterly, post review. Review teenagers, size of demographic, space between the teenagers, throws something in the idea's bin. Or Carter, hard worker. But I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers. More water coolers heater. What? More water cooler heaters? What? Charts need to be more hip to appeal to teenage demographic. Find teenagers to put in teenage demographic big net.
Stanley just stood there doing nothing at all. He seems to think I have nothing better to do with my time than to sit around and describe every fascinating little detail of his inability to do anything. This is why Stanley and I are on such good terms.
That was it? Was that seriously it, Chibi? That was a waste of time.
Just keep staring at one.
This is born to the YouTube peoples.
Then go in a broom closet.
Broom closet! Wait, does that make me Chris?
Oh no,
Not again?
Part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all.
Oh
I'm
no.
just going
No,
to
no,
be
no, no,
patient
not
and
again.
Wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room.
I've been in here only once.
Time.
Okay. Wait. Is that a movie real or... no, it's not a canister of uranium. It's just rope. String. Got a wrench. What belongs to the engineer. More wrenches.
No,
Got
out
some
of the sleep.
duct tape. A handle for a saw that's not there anymore. Well, at least what it looks like. More wrenches. Broom. Whatever that is. Bucket. That's... Don't know what a bucket is, guys. Looks like something's up there. And looks like I can go into standing behind those pipes, but I can't. So that's it. Nothing's here.
I guess. You took all the fun out of it, sitting in it the first time.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
I went to the downstairs one. I just ran in circles going insane. Just like an original. Wait. Yes! Executive bathroom! To be rich, is it to be rich? Is it a crime? to commit crimes, isn't it rich? What a life would be to have pick just one. I'm in the executive bathroom. Suck it. I can't flush a toilet. Well, this is boring. That's the only reason why I came up here. Alright then.
I'm good.
Oh, hello. This is new. Oh, hey. What? What? Business strategy? What? This is new. I'm curious. Elevator music, yeah.
Hey.
What? Stanley.
I will talk to the office. If you want me to, I will. I will talk to the office. But people aren't doing this, speaking of them. So I will talk.
This needs to be in the next Gary. They need to update Gary's mod elevator source just to add this in.
Hey.
What?
What? Elevator? What?
You haven't been paying attention, have you? Well, after the broom closet, I decided to go upstairs to the boss's office. I took a detour and went to the executive bathroom. Not much there. And then, instead of going to the boss's office, I went to the door.
I thought you said something about rot. I was like, what?
What?
My dad said rot, and I thought he said rot. Ew, I don't want to rot.
That was it? That was just for the music. Okay. That was a waste of time.
Stepping into his manager's office,
Hey,
Stanley was once again
What?
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud.
Hold on, hold on.
He began wildly tearing
Hold
through
on,
piles
hold on,
of
hold on,
desks,
hold on, hold on,
pulling
hold on.
books
Nope.
off the shelf,
Hold on.
looking
Dang
behind
it.
Hold on.
paintings, desperate for clues to his situation.
Hold on.
But his attention was caught by a
Hold on.
keypad
Oh, hey.
behind the boss's desk.
Booze.
What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad
And
guarded
I
the
hope
terrible
that's
secret that lay buried below his feet.
Hold on.
And so the boss
Well,
had
come
assigned
on.
an extra secret pin number, 28.
Oh.
Of course, Stanley couldn't
Come on.
possibly have known this.
Ah,
Hold
explain.
on a minute.
Chibi, this is a different storyline. This is a.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs.
This is just an extension of the Windows incident.
Since he could
We
possibly
never changed off the story.
2845.
245. I think that was like the original Stanley Parable number.
2845.
Okay, Chibi, this is your last shot. What is it? Why is my door open? Chibi, this is your last chance. Is there anything else?
I'm looking, hold on.
Well, you
You're
going?
the elevator simulator, aren't you?
What?
Okay, never mind. Alright, you want to get the final boss ending?
The final boss ending.
Supposedly.
Well, how do I get that? Cause my only chase is to wait 2845. I don't know.
Yeah, go in there. That's where you need to go.
Okay, 2845.
Getting ready.
Whoa!
By simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
What?
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
I want to go down.
You want to go down?
Ah. I think this is just string off the window ending. Cause I don't remember any of this, so Well, I remember some of this, but I don't remember being allowed to use the executive bathroom or that elevator. In fact, I don't remember the keypad being able to
Stanley
change.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
What do I choose, Chibi?
Mind control facility.
I'll come back for you. Okay. Bam. Hey.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Nope.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His
And
own
there goes
life
Chibi.
in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Yep, Chibi died.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad.
Problem.
Who's the one with the problem?
Or content. Walking, eating,
So,
working.
hello.
All of it monitored and
Hello.
from this very place. And as the
I'll
cold
save that
reality of
button
his
for later.
past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again
So, Chibi,
exert its
I'm inside the mind control
terrible
facility. What am I
power
supposed to
over
do?
another human life.
Sure,
For
sure,
he
sure.
would dismantle the control.
Oh, right. Da, 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 da.
Now, there is one thing.
Alright, Chibi.
Once and for all.
I'm here at the mind control facility.
Alright.
3.
Facility power.
What?
Goes to the top.
I want to push this button.
Turn around.
That room?
Okay.
There's a bigger button,
no,
Chibi.
Facility power.
Chibi, there's a bigger button right here. Come on. Fine. I'll come back for you. So I'm gonna turn it on.
Heal.
But wouldn't that be a bad thing?
And when at last he found the source of the room's power,
Shut up!
he knew. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yep.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you
Now,
try to
run
take
out.
control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yep.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort.
No, this is
I
the
really do.
boss
But you
battle.
need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go. Turn the controls off and leave. If you want to throw my story off,
Skeeter, I'd recommend
you have to do
moving.
much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you
Well,
think
I
you
see the
do.
timer now.
And I believe you'll find this pertinent.
Where am I gonna go?
Stanley suddenly realized
The computers I had you look
just
at earlier.
initiated the network's emergency
Give it a minute.
detonation system. In the event
Skeeter.
What?
activated, proper
Right there.
DNA identification
Wait for the computers to go live and it should say press this button.
eliminating the entire complex.
Okay, so I just gotta wait right now.
Detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun.
Now you gotta
isn't it?
find the buttons that show
It's
up and
your
press
time
them.
to shine. You are the star. It's
The
your
other-
story now.
the
Shape
That's
other
just
your
three.
monitor.
heart's desires. Oh, this is
It's a
much
blue
better
3. You gotta
than
find a
what
blue
I had
3
in
and
mind.
press it.
What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. Time to talk
It says home.
about
Keep looking.
Home.
all this means. I barely know
Home.
where to start. What's that?
Bronx in here, Trev.
You'd like to know
10.
what you work at? A moment of
I heard
silence
you.
before you're obliterated.
Put a lid on it. Good night. I'm going to bed.
Good night.
I'll tell you
These
exactly
buttons
what
aren't
No,
gonna work.
those are.
I erased
10.
them. I turned off the machine.
There's a normal 3.
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply
Alright,
let
click
you
a
sit
button,
there in
mess
your
it
office
up.
forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink
There is
into
a
the ground,
3 button. Oh wait, up here.
everyone inside,
No.
or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this though, this version of events has been rather amusing.
3.
Watching you
I
try
didn't
to
do
make
anything.
sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go.
Click and make
Wait,
it.
there's a door.
Come up with on the next go around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't work.
Alright, Stanley.
Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this
Oh,
room was
I want to push
capable of
all the
turning
buttons that have the color.
running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe
Click,
this
wait.
big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. What would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle.
Yep, I'm
30
screwed.
seconds until a big boom and then nothing. Just you being blown to pieces. You claim desperately.
Okay, there's one last thing I can do.
Let it go peacefully. Another choice.
Hi.
1,
Make it count.
And camera in the corner.
2.
It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in
3.
until the moment
Ah,
I say
crap.
happily ever
Here
after.
we go. Well, and I thought it was
Thanks, Obama. That was dumb, I'm sorry.
Now wait a minute.
So yeah, I failed.
Wait a minute. Close your door.
Oh, I already did this.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle
Dang it,
the
Chibi.
pressure. What if he had to make a decision?
And you fell for it
Whose
so
outcome
easily.
fell under his responsibility.
Begin the game again. Oh, this again.
Someone was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked over his shoulder now, he would surely catch them. It was only a matter of time.
That's new.
What?
Stanley knew there was someone looking over his shoulder. He never said that before. That's the first. JP, I'm scared. I'm gonna be paranoid now for the rest of this game.
When Stanley came to a set of two
I'm doing that
open
again.
doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley was
Oh, you,
hoping he might
you
find
suck.
us there.
Now you see why I wanted to do that.
Curse you, Jim. Yes, I blame Jim.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You know I love seeing you struggle. Now here's another one. Step right out as soon as the doors start to close, or before the doors close. Just step in the
Wait,
room.
wait. This is one of the monitors. Receiving input, waiting input 3. I'll find you late in the next playthrough.
Now step in a little and step out. You gotta be quick.
Ah! The moment. What? He's befuddled at my stupidity. I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. So the bathroom changes its words every time. Yep, he locked me out. I can't do anything other than go back.
Just go back.
What did I just see? I just saw orange. Oh, that's why. Do I go back there or keep going down?
Just go back.
Sorry, Jim. Hold on. Where was that? It was on this board. No. Yes. Get Chris out of the broom closet. Yes. Poor Chris. I blame Jim.
And it burns us down pretty fast.
Did he just straight up give up? The narrator, did he just simply give up on me?
I have no clue.
He just reopened all the doors back to... Chibi?
What?
Ah! Get scared by a loading screen. Woo! You are now leaving. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Man, seeing this actually makes you think that there can be so many other endings without... You just gotta be very vigilant. You gotta think anything could possibly be an ending. Chibi, how much longer does this go on for? From the looks of it, I'd say about 3 floors. Okay, so this is last staircase. Launch pod? Oh, sweet. There we go. Oh, okay, there we go.
The end is never the end is the...
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign of something? He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
Still gonna find out what that does. This is probably one of the endings. Alright, I'm gonna do that other ending now.
When Stanley came to a
Nope.
two open door, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Having fun there?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
I'm gonna stay here now.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Get off the wrong foot? No, this is getting off the wrong foot.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley left from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
That's mine. What? I did something. I was right. Welcome, Stanley, to heaven. The buttons. I can make a choice. I choose red. Oh my god, this is Stanley's heaven. Pressing buttons.
And stay pressed. Wonder if you'd have the dedication and want to sit there and press every single button.
You think I don't? Ah ha 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 ha.
There's a lot of buttons.
Wait, do they unpress them? They do.
Button pressing heaven.
This is all there is. Alright, well, guys, that's enough of heaven. I'm not gonna risk wasting another hour. Actually, I'm still recording from... This is like the 6th, 7th... Oh my.
What?
This is new.
What?
This corridor. There should be a work office here, but now it's just a corridor. Screw it, I'm going back to heaven. I've been given the choice and I accept it. Woohoo! Okay. Seriously now. I'm curious about that corridor, so I'm gonna go in there.
Corridor is gone.
Oh, damn it. Nope, still here.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I guess.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley
poor
decided
Chris.
to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. That coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean, he wondered. Desperate for answers, he began turning the room over looking for clues that might unravel the situation, until at last he discovered a keypad. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
Nope.
That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age music.
No, this is nice.
Better than Portal 2.
That's music, that's music. So we got some...
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Okay, no, I can't help it. I'm gonna go through the escape route next.
Have fun on that one.
No, I'm not gonna ask. I'm gonna find out for myself.
Have fun.
Ah!
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Bite me.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I played SCP, Containment Breach, Slender Man, Half-Life 2, Dishonored. I know everything about
Stanley still
violent
had
deaths.
every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Chibi, I'm scared. Loading your death.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
I know what this engine is based off. It was another one of the original ones.
Yep.
Oh, the original. I should play the original one again, just to see all the basic endings.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
I guess this is a narrator of lies. Or the opposing
And yet it would
narrator.
be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
It's
When
her.
every path
This
you
her
can walk
office?
has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
This is the map. This is like the gallery of the game. Office layout. Corridor, the two doors. Filing cabinets. Office computers. Employee database. Solitaire. What does that say? I can hardly read that. Button sounds. Selection of sounds used throughout the game when buttons pressed. Each is max of a keyboard code circuit and a
Why?
system.
I'm a little tired, but alright. What? Oh. Yeah.
Cloudy night? You want a little cloudy night? That's pretty cool. Don't touch yourself.
What?
Don't touch yourself.
Well, I'm crazy, but not that crazy.
Well, no. I'll be careful. Got myself. God, Nancy's got about 11 or 12.
I'm careful.
Oh, I already seen the trailer. Oh, there's no audio. That's kind of boring.
After you found it,
I'm in some random room.
museum.
Yeah. One option. Lounge, disobey, obey. One, door to make this one to lounge. Disobey, obey. Disobey, obey. Disobey, obey. Wait, what?
Come on.
Said one door to maintain the fusion ending. The vent. Since when was there a vent? To maintenance.
I'm thinking about heading to bed. I'm tired.
Oh, those are just versions of it.
Here.
What?
I'm thinking about heading to bed. I'm tired.
Why don't you just do point pushing?
Hey.
What?
Alright. Find the exit to that because I have another ending for you.
That's just it. I don't know if there is an ending.
I've got another one for you.
Yeah, there is no other ending. Wait.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
And I just did it.
See? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Well. Alright then, Chibi. So what's the other ending you got for me? Chibi?
Hold on, I'm trying to remember.
Oh, they got rid of the offices because they figured out that I already have the everything I need.
Stanley came to a set of two open doors.
Right or left?
He entered the door on his left.
I completely forgot what I was going to have you do now.
I'll give you 10 seconds.
No, you're going to give me more time because I got to remember.
Don't you have it in a tab?
No, it's something else I came up with that I remembered.
Man, I've been... What?
Alright, go forward. Doesn't matter which way.
Okay. I'm gonna go left. Poor Chris is still stuck in the broom closet.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office.
Wait,
Coming
crap.
to a staircase, Stanley
Made a
walked
mistake.
upstairs to his boss's office.
Jimmy!
Guess what you gotta do?
God damn it, Chibi. So what am I gonna do?
All of his
Wait.
time was gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What am I gonna do?
Just keep. Will you stop with the computers?
But they're fine.
Driving me nuts. Go to the right.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Man, the time it took to make all these recordings of the voice.
Just to admire it. Standing now in this incredible
I'm
room,
trying to
Stanley
remember.
for the first time understood.
Well,
true
just
Do
in
you
case.
remember how to get
Then
to
the
that room
feeling
with the
went
lift?
away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, but eager
which
to get
lift?
back to business,
The yellow
Stanley
lift
took the
that takes
first
you
open
up
door on his left.
to that one room?
Oh, the yellow cargo lift.
Oh, right here. I had a feeling.
Stanley
All right.
was so bad at
Go.
following directions, it's incredible he
Am I gonna
wasn't
jump?
5 years ago.
Nope.
Okay, good.
Have you jumped off into that ledge and went through that door?
Yeah,
There
I,
you go.
that's like the second ending I
I'm not
did.
your enemy, really.
Alright, good.
I realize that investing in your trust in someone else can be difficult.
And I'm gonna do it again
The
now.
story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Of course.
There's someone you've been neglecting,
Yeah.
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
Yeah.
I'm not asking for me. I'm asking for her.
Her.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been That's
Don't
her,
answer it.
Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
You see cord there?
Reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another.
The cord. Not the phone, the cord.
Pick up the phone.
Okay, I'll answer. No.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one. Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone?
Maybe.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly. I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What is it?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Oh, he's found
I
out.
can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly.
Oh, Chibi, you're making me gonna learn things.
Please observe this helpful instruction.
Bad enough I'm in school. God damn it.
You're gonna love it.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named
This is
Stephen
so
has a
Bioshock
choice.
2.
He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
4:30. Huh, I see what you did there.
But over a period of time, it's pretty much naturally known as marijuana.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the
Oh,
best part
okay.
to a healthy decision-making
I
process.
see.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, welcome back.
What?
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Travis, do you have your shoes on?
No.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
This is interesting.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Or do you want to put your bug in here?
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Chibi, should I? Chibi. Chibi? Chibi? One of two things. He's either away from his computer or he's asleep. I'll save.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh yeah, I know it's kind of evil. I used to love messing with those things. Talking about a stick, they flip
Well,
over
this
and I gotta play
something
that.
wrong with him. He flipped the key, then he can turn it out. He's probably
He's upside down right now.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
Don't laugh
My
so
story
hard
is now
about trying to get
incorrect.
finished.
How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with
played
it
with
forever.
bugs, played with
Reliving its
spiders,
impossibility
so
forever.
no,
I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
Here, you're gonna keep here.
What do I do?
You want to pull up all right?
What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
I'll talk about that.
I was just gonna do the fact check.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. You thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Right around 5.
No!
5 o'clock in the morning.
Quickly, hurry.
Yep.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
I see what you're doing.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
One more time.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to
closet.
He won't let me.
Hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase,
He won't let me go down.
walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions, and beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Night Shark 115.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver.
Try extra V. See if anything comes up. Nothing?
Night Shark 115. Night Shark 1. Wait.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Hold on. Let me see if there actually is a button for that.
There isn't.
There's a console. Though I can't use it.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step. Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make
This is interesting.
It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me?
Needs more choices, like 113 or more.
There's probably a million endings. We just haven't found all of them.
Nope, there are only 8. And you
Oh
found
my
them
god. Oh my god.
all. What?
There are 8 endings, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, okay, now it's going back to that demo now. The 8 game.
Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Alright, there's only like one other ending I haven't gotten yet.
You got all of them.
No, I didn't get the wife ending. Whatever that one may have been.
You got a version of it.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go
Hey,
to the
hey,
meeting
hey,
room.
CHIBI.
Perhaps he had simply
Don't you
misremembered.
dare.
No matter how hard Stanley looked,
Don't.
he couldn't
Skeeter.
find a trace of his
Fine.
co-workers.
Woo!
I hate you.
Alright,
Stanley came
choices.
to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Does that say left or right? I think it says right.
Well, I can't tell. I'm blind. Am I going anywhere yet?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley
Bite
knew
me.
it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way, but eager to get back to business.
Yeah,
Stanley
sure.
took the first open door on his left.
So you really
First
wanna get
open
the wife
door
ending?
in my front. What?
Stanley was
You
so
really wanna
badly
try to get the
following
wife ending?
directions, it's
I'm going to
incredible
get
he
all
wasn't
the
5
endings.
years
I'm
ago.
going to try to beat the boss after this.
You
Look,
can't.
Stanley, I think perhaps
It's
we've
impossible.
gotten off on the wrong foot here.
No, you can't do it.
You really are not. I
No,
realize
you
that
seriously
investing
can't.
your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the
Why do you
fact
think
is
the
that
buttons you needed to
story has
press
been
weren't
about
there?
nothing but you.
Why'd you even bother to tell me to press buttons?
There's someone you've been
Just to
neglecting,
screw with you.
Stanley.
You're an ass.
Someone you've forgotten about.
You're so gullible.
Stop trying to
Did
make
you know
every
Orange
decision by yourself.
said
I'm not
sounds
asking
like
for me,
gullible?
I'm asking. But in his eagerness to prove that he
I didn't even do it on
told the
purpose!
story and no one gets to tell him what to
Skeeter.
do.
What?
Stanley left
Do you
the
know that
room.
when you say orange slowly, it sounds like gullible?
Screw you. Eight. Commitment. Speedrun. Not including load times. Go outside, don't play the same parable for 5 years. Well, that can be achieved after I achieved everything else. It's impossible to get just an achievement. Alright, Chibi, you know what we have to do now.
No, we're doing top of it.
Okay, first of all, 8. I'm pretty sure this is relevant
Plunged to his
to,
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
bite me narrator. I'm gonna name him Michael.
What's it called?
8. 888-888-888-888.
No, what is it? Unachievable or what?
You cannot unachievable. Yeah.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Well,
mean?
I initially want to do
Stanley
is
decided
get all
to
the
go to
endings, because I'm
meeting
sure that's how you get
Perhaps
the
he
8
simply
ending.
missed a memo.
That's so. There's only one ending I can get.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
And I'm gonna
he entered
finish
the
it as
door
fast
on
as
the left.
possible.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill
Hey.
by now. Blah blah blah. Dark secrets. The key.
He just gets straight to the secret door.
Passageway. Kill surprise.
He just gets straight to it. Thank you, narrator. You're very kind. Hey! So, did you find anything about that unachievable? Chibi? Did you find anything? I think that's a no.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Enter the, open the console.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
The lights rose on an enormous...
Apparently I can't.
You should be able to.
room packed with television screens.
No, I can't.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself.
I'm probably due to
Did
get
he have the
some other
strength
endings
to
real quick.
find out?
Just realized I was so focused on speed run, I forgot I wanted to get the other ending.
Their true nature revealed.
We
Each
never did
bore
get
the
distance
number of an
working, did
employee
we?
in the building.
Get what
Stanley's
working?
co-workers.
Distance.
The lives of so
No, we
many
didn't.
individuals reduced to images on a screen.
Well, we're gonna.
And Stanley,
Yep.
one of them,
Sooner or later.
eternally monitored
Oh,
in
and in
space.
Burnout Paradise, it wants an activation code.
You're kidding me. I'll find one.
And my Steam decided to ban me, so
It was too
no.
horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley
Wait.
really been under someone's control all this time?
I was
this
about to
the
say.
only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
I'd hate to do this to you, but
No. He refused.
What do you
you
mean?
know what you have to do?
He couldn't
What?
accept it. His own
You have to
life
crack your
in
first
someone
game
else's
yourself.
Control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't
Okay.
it? Was it even
Wait, we're
possible?
still talking about distance?
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly
Maybe. Hold
blind
on.
to the
Let me
world?
mess around with this.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions.
I really hate to say it, but you gotta crack your
Was
first game
sad
by yourself.
Or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past
think I'm good.
began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Don't know how long segment to do. Oh wait, what?
I'll be right back.
Okay, make it quick though, cause I just remembered
I'll
something.
try.
Just remembered something.
Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone?
Wait, yeah, yeah. Hold on a sec.
But as
Oh yeah, I
sunlight
can't pull it
streamed
off.
into the chamber, he realized
Oh well.
none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Baka.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stan.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh, that's scary. Wait. Nope, no wall technology. They did not complete that.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley. Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence. Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries.
Sounds like being a
It was wonderful.
5-year-old.
Each day that he returned to work was a reminder that
You
none
can't
of
do
it
this,
would
but you can
ever
imagine yourself doing that.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So, he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths.
Starting to understand.
Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable. It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time. But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets. The more he forgets which life is the real one. And I'm trying to tell him this. That in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm willing. Well, now you're not giving me a choice by not saying anything.
You see? Can he just not hear me?
Talking to myself.
How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains
Talking to Michael.
he's electing to kill himself?
Stupid
How can I see
narrator.
what I see? How can I make him look at
Oh, so
himself?
you gave him a name.
Something tells me that he's just gonna make me do it anyways.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I
No,
want him to.
Skeeter.
But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose.
Hey,
I'll
Skeeter.
try once more to convey all this to him.
What if I told you what you're drinking list right now?
Must. Perhaps,
What?
well, maybe
What if I
this
told
time
you
is
what you're drinking is laced?
And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I
Stanley Parable.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Skeeter,
Yes.
it's laced and there's nothing you can do about it.
It's what?
It's laced and there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, that's apparently it. Well, YouTube, this has been great. About 2 hours of Stanley Parable. Anything you want to add, Chibi?
Skeeter the win.
And that does it for today. See you next time when I play, I don't know, some random game, possibly with JB.
And piss in his pants.
Most likely. It might not even be a horror game and that might still happen. See y'all next time.